Hello everybody, I'm Chris.
And I'm Witchley.
And we are back with Doki
Doki
Literature
Club.
Plus. I think.
What? No, just
Plus
kidding.
one. Who's your plus one?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, mine is obviously you.
Aww.
Well, we just finished up the last episode showing our poem to Yuri, and then we saw her poem. So I guess we have to show the poem to everyone else. So who do you want to do next?
Let's do Sayori.
All right, Sayori. I'll let you have a speaking role for once.
Alright.
Seems like you hardly talked this episode.
Yeah, I fell
last
asleep
episode.
in the last one. I'm just kidding. That was quite interesting. This is a good poem, Grumble. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course.
Are you sure?
It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into this yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Grumble. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Okay, do you want me to read this one? Since you read the last one?
Sure.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Well, what about second breakfast?
10.
What about second breakfast?
That comes in the second poem.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Or at least that makes me feel a little bit better about yourself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
It's actually not that bad of a poem.
I can't write poems.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you?
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I love that you're actually putting, like, hand gestures into this. It's like
I
you're
guess
like,
I'm getting into it, huh?
yeah, you
Getting
are.
into the character.
I love it. She's doing, like, the little pointing thing that she's doing right now. And you kind of had the same face where you're like,
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Did you know she's human?
Did you know she's human?
Ah, yeah. I did. I did hear about that.
But next time, I won't forget. and I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Natsuki.
Natsuki!
Monica will be last because
She needs time.
she needs time to process.
Yes.
Processing. Need to clean my ports
Processing.
before you stick it into my disk
Processing.
drive.
Processing.
Process.
Processing.
Processing. Oh. Grumble.
No,
Wait, no.
deeper.
Grumble. If you're not even gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid, Baka? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway.
She's crushing on him hardcore.
Yeah, I think she has like feelings for him. Because she kept looking at him in the first
He
episode.
probably never noticed her before this club.
Yeah. Because he even
So
says
she's
it.
getting all flustered.
Even Grumble says it. He says,
Yeah.
like, I don't remember her. I've never
Yeah.
seen her before.
And
Or
she's
remembered
been
her.
pining away for him this whole time. No
Yeah.
wonder she's acting this way.
I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now.
No,
Oh, I know.
it's not so good.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
I can read this one.
Alright, you do.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it.
It's a bit childish. No, just kidding.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, brownie points!
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. People can try.
People can try.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
They did fall for him.
It helps bring out the falling in the last line, or
The
the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Not like you would know anything about that, Baka. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Aww.
Aww. Who should I show my poem to next?
Last
Well,
one.
we got Monica. Oh, we also got Monica, and then
I
Oh.
am ready.
okay.
Hi, Grumble. Having a good time so far.
Processing. I meant.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Like the computer Jackson and Messenger. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new in everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better,
Put it in the machine over there.
enter floppy disk now.
Into
Just
my
kidding.
Enter,
Disk drive.
enter my disk drives. I meant into the basket over there. That's a shredder. Exactly.
Please send email to IP address. I'm always listening.
I am always watching.
I have connections to your cell phone and computer
I have
and your
Bluetooth.
fridge.
I literally have a tooth that is blue.
See? I'll open my mouth and show you.
Ah.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Are you human? Error,
Yes.
error.
You don't let me bring any
I
jokes.
thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll let you do all the speaking.
Thank you.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Yeah, because she's tapped into your house.
She, what?
What?
She's tapped that ass.
I said she's tapped into your house.
Yeah, I heard that. I was
Okay.
like, she tapped that ass?
Yes, indeed.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway,
You can
What?
be like ... You're like question mark.
want to share your poem with me? Question mark.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ah ha 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 ha! Exclamation point. Don't worry, Grumble. Don't worry, comma. Grumble. Question mark.
I think that's funny if you add like the commas and stuff.
Sorry. We're all a little embarrassed today, comma. You know? Question mark. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon, period.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. ...
Exclamation point.
You know, you don't have to keep doing that. It's just funny that you can.
Alright, I'll do that once in a
You
movie.
should just be like,
Like
processing. Processing.
I'll do that in a moment. Processing. Great job, Grumble. I was going processing. Oh, in my head while reading it.
Processing. Oh.
It's written.
Error. Error.
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Ah ha ha! That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
No. I had no idea. Did she say something? Processing.
Writings. Processing. Writing the full.
You know, this role is perfect for you, so you could just be like, I forgot processing.
Error. But you keep saying the perfect.
I'll stop doing it. It's just funny. I just chime in with you.
Okay. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively.
I am serious because I have my hand up.
Processing. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the new error. Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances.
You had to deeply analyze that sentence again, didn't you?
Yes. Analysis. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
I love that you have like a deep point, like Yuri. Like you're trying. It's like a name placement, like name here, insert name.
I've never processing. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
I need to reach level 3.
Oh wait, that was you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that. I was just so into Monica.
Just so into the computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha.
Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha.
Anyway, do what you want to read. Processing. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Sure.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Ah ha ha. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident.
I have to sound like human.
I am human. Processing. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. And it's just a bunch of zeros, 1 zeros, 1 1 0.
Yeah.
You want me to do this one since you're your voice is a little probably hoarse.
No, my voice is fine.
Hole in wall. You could do it in like.
I could do it in Monica's
Do it. You know what? Do it.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My routine...
Processing.
My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Huh, interesting poem.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for your feedback.
Ah ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Like me. ... Processing. Error.
Battery low. When performed out loud, it can really... Processing. It can really be powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put this. Acting human. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Of becoming human.
I want a human soul. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Wow, you want a human soul, so that's what is improving your poems?
I want a life A real one.
One that
like
beeps.
yours.
What?
I shall take it.
Don't call it.
Processing error. Error. Error.
Shutting down. An epiphany?
Restarting. Booting up. Processing. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of's coming processing because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing poem, or a story, your brain gets too processing error fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress in becoming human. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Like my hind. Use your nails to a chalkboard.
My nails are made of chalk. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That seemed a little long, but phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
I think she wants my soul.
I think she does. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into, though. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come off nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Grumble did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nyeh. And Grumble liked my poem too, you know. He liked it so much harder than you. What the hell was that? Oh my god! It sounded like a slap. Or like an arm crack.
That was just me. No, but I was cracking. I wanted to make a big happen. So, that's very funny.
Let's hear it. Nope, can't do it. I can't. I was gonna pop my L and popping some of them. This is not an ASMR video, I'm sorry.
Even he told me...
Oh wait, sorry. Even he told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You were just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Grumble appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Oh!
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Grumble started showing up.
Oh my god! Is this what bitches do?
Yeah.
Okay. Natsuki!
Natsuki. That's a little.
She has little ones, yes. You can say that.
Diddy, diddy,
No.
committee.
Alright, could you do... Oh no, this is them at the same time.
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you.
Did you want me to help you?
That's okay.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Grumboid? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
And I'm gonna finish it.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Grumboid.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings in the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Grumboid? Well? Oh god, do I have to decide? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Well, you can just say, help me, Sayori! Oh my god.
Honestly, they're both effective kind of writings. There's no right or wrong.
Should I just stay neutral?
Is stupid. Yes, stay neutral.
Okay, help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, driving up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Grumboid.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy! My friends are wonderful people! And I love them because of their differences!
Oh, she's about to cry.
Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words! And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Big bahungalungalungas. Sayori, Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. You know, like a human would be.
Processing.
Just like behind her, just a shadow like processing. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So,
This is me, sir.
Is this
So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. Like, creak, creak.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things.
Like a robot. You just said like I
am
could come
superior at organization due to my robotic,
in my
human
filing systems.
thinking.
I might come off as a good robot.
But I am not very good with people.
Because I am not
am
human.
not human. I am human, and I am flawed. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ahaha.
Nah. It's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
I love that you just like get to pause on the name and say it differently. It's such a perfect like little tweak that you're adding to it.
Oh, I'll work on my roboticness.
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her. Okay. I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
It's not human.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Grumble, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Grumble! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Grumble. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, this is interesting. I am enjoying this game so much.
Me too.
It's so different, and I'm waiting for the ball to drop. Because that's going to throw me off so much when it happens.
Yeah.
I'm kind of half expecting it, but like, the game is really getting me into it where I'm not really thinking about it.
Characters.
I know! I think we're going to be here for the long haul.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna complete this game.
Yes, we are together.
Together!
Until then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to leave it here.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys enjoyed the episode, please like, subscribe on the channel. It helps us out.
It does indeed.
Until then, I'm crazed.
And I'm Witchley. Grumble on.
Processing.
Processing. Error.